In a kingdom known for its lavish displays of wealth, there lived a young apprentice gardener named Leo. Leo worked under his father, the head gardener of the royal palace. Every afternoon, Prince Julian would walk through the gardens with his friends. To entertain them, the prince would call Leo over and hold out his hands. In one hand, he held a shimmering gold-plated brooch shaped like a rose. In the other, he held a small, weathered leather pouch filled with common-looking, dusty seeds. "Choose, Leo," the prince would say with a smirk. "Will you take the golden rose that shines like the sun, or these dirty seeds from the ground?" Without fail, Leo would bow and reach for the leather pouch. "The seeds, your highness," he would murmur. The prince and his friends would erupt in laughter. "Look at him," the prince would exult, "a boy who would rather have dirt than gold. He is as dull as the soil he digs in." This went on for months. Eventually, news of Leo's foolishness reached his father. The head gardener was embarrassed and pulled Leo aside. "Son, the whole court is laughing at us. Even the king thinks I have raised a simpleton. Why do you keep choosing the seeds? A single golden brooch could buy us a new cottage." Leo didn't say a word. Instead, he led his father to a hidden, walled-off corner at the very edge of the palace grounds, a place the prince never visited. When they stepped inside, the father gasped. The air was filled with a fragrance so sweet it felt like a dream. The walls were covered in midnight lilies, the rarest flowers in the world, thought to be extinct. Their petals didn't just grow, they glowed with a soft, iridescent light that looked like fallen stars. "Father," Leo said quietly, pointing to the hundreds of glowing blooms, "the prince thought those seeds were common weeds, but I recognized them. They are the seeds of the midnight lily. A single bloom is worth 10 times what his gold-plated brooches are worth, and here I have an entire field." His father was stunned. "But why not just tell him? Why let them call you a fool?" Leo smiled. "Because, father, the moment I take the gold brooch, the prince will realize I am not a fool. The joke will be over. He will stop giving me the seeds, and I will lose the chance to grow the greatest treasure this kingdom has ever seen. Let them laugh. I would rather be a fool with a secret forest than a genius with one piece of gold." The head gardener looked at his son with newfound pride. He realized that while the prince was busy showing off his wealth, Leo was busy building a legacy. Just like Leo, this story reminds us that true wisdom doesn't need an audience. Don't be afraid to be misunderstood. People will often judge you based on their own limited perspective. Long-term growth is better than short-term ego. If appearing lesser helps you achieve a greater goal, then you are the wisest person in the room.